Welcome Cancer to your reading for September 2025. I still am having trouble trying to get my head around that I'm doing a reading for September. What's happened to the year? Where's it gone? So let's go, Cancer. Let's not waste any more time. I want to know what's happening with you. So we're looking at your general energy, your opportunity, your challenge, your unforeseen events, and your advice. I'm using the Good Tarot. So in your general energy, we have got the Page of Swords. This is about new... It's almost a new way of thinking, or being more open to learning, or embracing new opportunities. This card typically can be about communication, but it can also be the student card. So it may be some of you are learning new skills or developing an interest in things that are new. In your opportunity is the Page of Wands in reverse. This is more about the opportunity to let go of feeling impulsive or having the impulsion to do something that maybe you know doesn't serve you. This is about letting go of the things that you've maybe had difficulty, Cancer, in... How do I put this? It's that voice in our head that we all have sometimes, where you have a choice. You can either do the thing that you know is going to benefit you in the long run, or you do the thing that's going to give you the immediate short-term satisfaction. And the opportunity is here, and it feels like you're overcoming that voice that says, oh, you know, instead of sitting down and reading a chapter of a book that's going to educate me, I'd rather stick on the TV and watch an episode of my favourite drama, whatever. So yeah, it's that kind of thing. And then we have the... Okay, I take it back, guys. That is actually the Knight. That's the Knight of Wands. I always thought the Messenger was the Page, but apparently that's the Knight of Wands. So if we're looking at the opportunity, it's a similar energy. It's just that there's a bigger part of you here that you are learning to not listen to. And in your challenge is the Page of Wands in the upright. The challenge here is that there's still a part of you. I mean, it's hard. It's not an easy thing to do, to listen to the voice that you've probably been so obedient. You've been that voice, you've just not ever challenged it. And every now and again it becomes difficult, and I understand that. But the Page of Wands is also regarding an energy of... yeah, it's basically just doing things without thinking first, or saying things without thinking first. So we'll see when we clarify. The Ace of Pentacles is in your unforeseen events. You want this card in your unforeseen events because this indicates a new opportunity. For some of you, it could be a financial opportunity. It could be a new job. It could be a promotion. It could be an increase in your finances in some way. But whatever it is unforeseen. You're not waiting for it. You're not expecting it. It's just kind of coming out of the blue a little bit. It's what you weren't expecting is going to happen. And then in your advice is the Fool. And the Fool is always about embracing change, embracing a new adventure, a new way of life, a new way of thinking, a new way of being. It's taking a leap of faith and just putting your confidence into something and knowing that this is right. If I say it's right, it will be right. I bring it a positive energy, and the outcome will be positive. So I'm clarifying with the Idylls Tarot. So let's see, what is this Knight of Swords about? So general energy can also, this can also indicate that there's an air of, it might be a good thing, Cancer, that you might be getting a little bit, I don't want to use the word angry, but it's starting to frustrate you to the point now where you're like, oh, I've had enough now. And it's actually spurring you on. It's a positive energy. It's not a negative one. It's the frustration of things not happening the way you want them to, but that frustration will help give you the energy to make things change. So the Knight of Swords is clarified by the Two of Pentacles in reverse and the Devil in reverse. Two of Pentacles in reverse, you're finding order out of chaos, or you're finding ways through something, or you're improving the way you're doing things. You're bringing some structure, some order, some routine into your life where there may not have been before. The Devil in reverse is letting go of a negative way of thinking. It's letting go of some sort of belief system that you once had, that nothing's going to change, or that it will always be this way and you're doomed, or whatever it might be. This is now you just saying, why do I think that? Why do I think that? I can have as much success as the next person. I can be as happy as the next person. You know, it's just a very simple realization. The Knight of Wands in reverse, clarified by the King of Swords reversed and the Page of Wands. So the King of Swords reversed is, this is your opportunity, don't forget, Cancer. So there is something here about you lying to yourself, or you have been lying to yourself, or you've been living under the illusion of negativity is what I get with this, or not being disciplined enough with yourself. It's pulling yourself up and saying, enough's enough. I have the power to change this, and I'm going to. The Page of Wands, again, coming in for the second time in the upright, is finding new direction, new energy, new perspective, and going after something that you know you can have. We're not talking about the unobtainable here. The Page of Wands is clarified by the Knight of Wands reversed and the Two of Wands. There's so much fire in your reading for September, which is exactly what you need, Cancer. The Knight of Wands in reverse in your challenge is letting go of that air of, I'd say frustration, but also like that spontaneous energy that I mentioned before, where everyone always has a choice, Cancer. We have a choice whether we do A or we do B. And if A is the right thing to do and B is the easier thing to do, then 9 times out of 10 people will always be tempted to do B. So this is where you actually understand that there's more value, not just in the outcome of picking the harder option. It's not just about the value, it's about the emotional fulfillment you get from it as well. And the Two of Wands gives you confidence to make some real solid plans. It's a challenge, it's difficult, because it's like changing the way of thinking that's almost automatic. It's almost a reflex, and you're having to relearn a built-in behaviour. The Ace of Pentacles clarified by the Three of Swords reversed and the Ten of Pentacles in your unforeseen events, which is amazing, because the Three of Swords is about recovery. It's an emotional recovery. It's time to heal. It's time to heal from something that you have been holding on to for too long. You've been holding on to the negative energy of something in the past, and now you understand that actually it's done. Why am I still sitting in this? And why am I still living it as if it's still happening when it's not? And the Ten of Pentacles comes in to reward you. The Ten of Pentacles is abundance, it's success, it's achievement, it's everything you've wanted. So it could well be that there's an opportunity coming in for you in September, Cancer, that is more than you expected. And then finally, this advice card, the Fool, clarified by the Magician and the King of Pentacles reversed. You know what, the Fool, as I said, is embracing new adventures, new way of thinking, taking a leap of faith. The King of Pentacles in reverse says life is not all about monetary value. It's not about how much you make, how much you earn, how successful you are. It's actually down to how you use the skills that you have been given. With the Magician, it's using the tools that you were given to be successful, and that's literally who you are. What is it that you were blessed with, that you're good at, and making sure it's those things that you're actually embracing and nurturing to be successful. And it's not about as I keep saying, it's not about the destination, it's always about the journey. So really good reading. It's interesting because I can feel that you are evolving, Cancer. It may be very up and down, or feel like you're taking 5 steps forward and 3 steps back sometimes, but your overall progress is tangible. So let's do your oracle, and we are doing a postcard from Spirit for September to give you a message that you may well need to hear. So let's see. And it says, dearest you, going the extra mile to achieve your dreams and putting in some overtime will reap big rewards. Now in the time for you to act, to stir up some energy and put those plans into action. Now is the time, sorry. There are many windows of opportunity that open but close quickly when you don't take the risk and go for it. Today, be confident that your hard work will pay off and you'll feel that satisfaction and fulfillment of reaching your desired outcome. It might turn out even better than you expected. Isn't that amazing? Remember how much work you're willing to put in. We will match it tenfold our end. Everyone over here is rooting for you to win the game of life, so just do it. Loving you so, so much. I mean, again, that just is everything that reading was saying, where it's an emphasis on what that reading was about. So guys, thank you so, so much as always. I hope this reading's brought you some positive energy to carry on, keep going, don't give up. And I will see you next time. Thank you for your love, your support, your encouragement and your engagement that I return to you tenfold. See you next time. Enjoy the journey.